Okay, we're going to try this one more time. This is the fourth time that I've tried to do this video. If it wasn't for cell phones or people knocking on my door or some other interruption, I might actually get all the way through it. I saw a review for this knife right here. This is a BenchMark backpacker. So I looked it up to see what it's being sold for, and I found it on Amazon for less than $20, and I flipped that coin for about 12 hours whether or not I wanted to have another knife. I've got way too many sharp metallic objects. So I pushed pause on that and checked the next day, and I got as far into the process as to see what the freight charges were going to be, and then I realized that the shipping on this was going to be at least half the amount of the original purchase price. And that was the stopper for me. I was like, nope, not going to do it. So when I backed out of that page down here at the bottom, they said, people that bought this knife also looked at or bought this one over here. So I looked at this, and this is called an M-Tech, and this has got a 2-inch cutting edge, and it's 5 inches overall. Actually, it's 4 3/4 overall, and the price of this knife added to the price of this knife put it into the free shipping range. So that's what I did. I paid less than the freight on this one for this knife here, and managed to get free freight for it. So that was my deal cincher for that. These are both this one has got 440 stainless marked on the blade, so I gotta assume that that's correct. This one here, I haven't found. I heard somebody say that it's a 440 stainless, but I haven't seen anything from the manufacturer to say what steel they have. I do know that it is a stainless steel. I tried acid etching on it with gun bluing, and it didn't change color at all. So stainless steel as it is. This knife here is one of the Foltz minimalist blades. That grip right there is their trademark for the minimalist series. This one here is the Tanto blade, and I've grown to really hate this style of blade. There's so many weird angles that it's really difficult to get a sharpening stone to cover all of them and to sharpen it up. So I'm really tempted to trade this off to somebody because I really dislike it. It's a good knife. It's got a brand name. It was made by Columbia River Knife and Tool. and it was designed by Foltz, and it's a minimalist series. It has a Kydex. I had to think of the name of it. I'm really not a fan of Kydex either, but it's got a Kydex sheath with one of these clips that you can take the screws out and change the angle of the belt loop. You can mount it to the side. You can mount it upwards. You can turn this around and mount it so that it comes off the end. I had this set up so that it would fit over the top of the strap on my axe scabbard, the strap that I made for my axe scabbard, and it worked well for that. But I like these better for that purpose. In fact, I'm thinking this one is the one that I'm going to put on that. This one has got a spring clip, and it's also got these slots. This spring clip on the back, belt clip, I snapped it onto that strap that I want to hang it on, and it didn't stay there. So what I'm going to do is, this is one of the nylon straps that shipped with that small camera, and this strap will fit through these real well, so I can use that to go over some strapping sideways, and this clip right here will fit onto a D-ring. So there's a couple of different ways that I can secure this. It's a fairly tight fit, so it stays put real well. Got a little bit of wobble, but it's not real bad. Huh. All right. The wobble that I'm feeling is this shaking around. The knife itself is pretty solid. So that's my new lineup. If anybody's looking for a small necker with a Kydex sheath and a two-inch, nope, it's 2 1/8. Yep, 2 1/8 inch cutting edge, which amounts to 5 centimeters right down the center line, and to the diagonal it's 5.3. There'll be more cutting edge if you follow around, but that's not how I measure knives. I measure them straight down the center from the point to the back of the cutting edge. This plunge line right here is my stopping point, and that's 5 centimeters, or 2 1/8 inches. And I made it through this video. Yay me! Alright, catch ya later.